10 years ago, I weighed 256 pounds and I had a gastric sleeve surgery. 3 years ago, I went back to that same office and got onto a GLP-1 medication, and that helped me lose all of the weight that I had regained. And while I was there this last week, she reminded me, hey, it's been 10 years since you had your sleeve surgery. And I was like, holy crap, it has been 10 whole years. So I had it December 7th of 2015. And so we're at the 10-year mark, and I'm smaller now than I was when I did my initial weight loss. I was 256 pounds when I started the journey. And then after, I got down to 175. That was my lowest from the sleeve surgery. And then I slowly kind of put on some weight. I got up to like 185 when I when I started dating my now husband. And then, you know, you get together, you have some of that happy weight. I put on a little bit of weight from that. And then after we got married, I got pregnant. Now you would think, oh girl, during that pregnancy you gained all that weight. No ma'am, I only gained like 13 pounds during my pregnancy. But during breastfeeding, I was ravenous. And I swear to you, it felt like during my pregnancy, I did a little bit, but definitely afterwards, it actually had felt like I had no restriction. Like it's something with the hormones made it feel like I had nothing stopping me from just shoveling the food in. And I was so hungry. If you've ever been like breastfeeding and had like you can't stop, that's how I was. Okay, and baby, them pounds just packed back on, and I got up to 236.8 pounds. So I was only about 20 pounds away from being back to my highest weight ever before I had the sleeve surgery. And I was like, I need to do something about this now. And thankfully this girl at work had told me about, actually Wegovy is what she had told me about, but that was during the time like you could not get Wegovy on the lower doses at all. They were only giving out the higher doses because there was such a demand for it. And so when I went back to that same doctor's office, spoke to a different doctor, which I'm still with, I freaking love her. She's the best doctor ever. And she was like, well, you know, it's going to be really hard because none of the doses are available. However, and that's when she told me about Mounjaro. So glad that she did that, and she gave me a sample pack, and then we got on that good old savings card back in the day. And here we are. I lost all of that weight, and I actually got down to 150 pounds, 25 pounds below what was my lowest after my sleeve surgery. I lost the exact same amount of weight taking GLP-1 medication that I took getting my sleeve surgery. But all that to say that I was reflecting, and I actually was deleting like old stuff to make room on my phone, and I got this gem from before my sleeve surgery. So enjoy. Who is that? Who is that? Enjoy this, and I can't believe that was me. Oh my god, it's been 10 years, and I'm sitting at about 155 maintenance, and I'm loving it.
Into the wheel. My mommy. She is. That's it.